Welcome back to the Mysteries in Depth. This is a very unique mission in that we will be playing Flag Rally against the Trow. It is almost like we are playing a multiplayer map against the AI. The Legion and the Deceiver have traveled northeast to the 12 Duns by the Dire Marsh over the last 22 days.
Sunday, February 1st, the 12 Duns, south of Rionen. The Deceiver is deranged. Of this I am absolutely convinced. He has brought us here, to the 12 Duns, closer to the Trow domain than any sane man has dared in 2 generations. We are a mere 4 hours' march from the lost city of Rionen. The Deceiver claims to be held in high regard by the Trow as a being of furor poeticus. He has told us of their battles against the Mercridia, and believes he can win the Trow to our cause. Apparently the Trow are not convinced that our race is worth fighting for, but they have agreed to do battle with Soulblighter for 1 year if we can defeat them in a game of their devising. The Trow have placed 6 flags on the field, and if we can control the majority at the end of a period of time that they deem fair, they will assist us. To wit, we shall send forth our best warriors to do battle with the Trow.
The journal tells us that we are only 4 hours away from the lost Trow city of Rionen. The Soulblighter manual tells us that this city fell in the Trow Ogre Wars. The Ogres were slaves to the Trow before they were freed by Connacht, and the Trow Ogre Wars began. This would have occurred during the Myth 3 The Wolf Age game, but that game doesn't specifically mention this city. I would guess that the Ogres were once slaves here and were successful at overthrowing the Trow here once they began their revolution against the Trow. There are a couple of journal images showing several berserk around the Deceiver who are likely wondering why they are trusting this crazy lunatic. The second image that was zoomed in more doesn't actually appear in the journal. The Trow have a lot of respect for the Deceiver and call him Furor Poeticus. Let me explain what Furor Poeticus means real quick, because I had no clue before doing some research. Furor means angry and Poeticus means poetic and comes from the ancient Greek. Furor Poeticus means poetic frenzy and is used to describe when poets go into a sort of ecstasy of poetic inspiration. This phrase is associated with the idea that the poet will go beyond their own mind and would have the mind of a god, or something to that effect. The Trow respected Deceiver because he aided Connacht in trapping them in Rionen at the end of the Wind Age and spared them. Remember, they served Balor because of this in the first game, Myth the Fallen Lords. They call him Furor Poeticus to explain how his mind works. Him seeking the aid of the Trow is a great example of how the Deceiver knows exactly what to do and does it right away, even if it seems absolutely insane. There is an ironic journal image that shows the Deceiver looking up at the Trow while standing in the Trow's shadow. The Trow have agreed to fight alongside the Legion if they can beat them in a game of Flag Rally. There is a journal image showing one of the flags. The time that the Trow deem fair is 12 minutes. There is a cutscene showing the Trow getting the flags on the field ready. Strange that in the mission there is no flag that close to the Deceiver, and there are 6 flags, not 3, like they threw in the cutscene. Also, where the heck are the trees? This looks like a lot nicer place than where the mission takes place. The Trow don't believe the Legion is worth fighting for, and they also likely didn't want to join the battle because they regret fighting alongside Balor. Because of their respect for the Deceiver, they are willing to play a game of Flag Rally to allow the Legion to prove to them that they are worth fighting alongside against Soulblighter. We know that Soulblighter had already asked the aid of the Trow because of the Trow's flavor text in Myth 2 Soulblighter. When Soulblighter confronted the Trow, demanding their continued servitude, they replied, "Set Iron to rest and choose you one from our number. Ask of his name and what he owes you. This response shows that the Trow do not respect Soulblighter, and likely do not like him because of his use of iron weapons. The fact that the Legion uses iron is probably a major reason why the Trow don't respect the Legion either. Thankfully, they have the Deceiver to ask for their aid. Now let's jump into the mission. After 12 minutes, you must control 4 or more flags. If at any time you control all 6 flags, you win. So here are 4 Trow at the start of the map. These 2 Trow will travel together, and these 2 will travel on their own. We have some scripting to move around the map. And so, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to control a majority of the flags before time runs out, and then you'll win the mission. If you control all 6, I'm not sure about this, but I think if you control all 6 flags at any time, you automatically win. Or you also win if you can kill all 4 of these Trow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you how you can kill all 4 of these Trow on Legendary. So, start off the mission, we're just going to group our units together. But, well, I'm going to have to explain this. So, if you come right at the beginning of the mission, these Trow will kind of back off. But we have a little plan to kill them all. So they're gonna all head up. One's gonna go here, the double's gonna go here, and the single's gonna go over there. And they're gonna just take all these flags in the backfield. And so, in order to kill these guys, like if we want to kill these Trow without losing any casualties, we cannot take a fair fight. Because they'll like kill one of our berserks in 1 hit, possibly 2 if we get lucky. So we gotta watch out for that. We can't get in a combat with them. Our berserks are basically, at this point, with no casualties, they're basically here to kill some goals that will appear on the map and to just distract the Trow. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all our units in this little corner, and then they're just gonna be bait. Okay, so we let them run off a little bit because if you come up this ramp too early, they will turn around and come fight you. So we're gonna come up just like that. Nice. This is the reason I saved it. Wait a little bit. Okay, now we can go up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send our units to this corner up here. We have a plan of using this corner. And there's a reason I put these 2 berserks here, and I'll show you in a minute. So first off, we gotta get in this corner. We gotta get here fast. You see, they took all these flags. So now, you know, depending on where their scripting is, I mean, now there's like random possibilities they could do. Okay, so here's a Trow coming here. So what we're gonna do, hopefully I didn't, let's just save it as 2 just in case I saved, just caught this too late. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring them back here and try to get them stuck right here on this corner.
Let's go. Ready. Yeah.
So you notice he's not following me, but there is this little trick. Whereas if I taunt,
Let's go.
he really doesn't seem to like it when we taunt, so he will chase us. Now the reason we have this berserk here is to take this guy's spot.
Let's go. I'm moving.
Because this possibility is the Trow will come down here, which we got 1 Trow coming down here and got stuck already. So this Trow decided, you know, what he was going to do is just come down here. Oh, he isn't going to go around, is he? Oh, he is going to go around. Oh, let's revert to save. This bowman got stuck. Where's that bowman at? Oh, I don't know. He must have decided to come down for some reason.
Yeah. I'm moving. Yeah.
So we want this Trow to get stuck on here. Did I turn this guy around too late?
You gotta dance. You gotta dance. I'm moving.
Let's see if we can get this Trow to come
Yeah.
in the corner.
I'm moving. I'm moving. You're dead. I'm moving.
Yep, he seemed to take the bait. So now let's get this guy up here. And he's just gonna watch to see where these other two Trow are. Hopefully I sent this guy down early enough. I might have not sent him away early enough. He might be too close to this Trow. I might have to reload.
Yeah. Yeah.
Casualty.
Over here.
Yeah, I got distracted by being over here, so I gotta go back to the saved. Okay, let's try this again.
You're dead. Yeah. Over
Alright.
here. You're dead. I'm moving.
Okay, now let's send him back. Send this guy up.
You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead.
I want to make sure this Trow comes down.
Moving. You're dead. Let's go. I'm
Come on,
moving.
Trow.
You're dead. Over here. Let's go. You're Let's go. I'm moving. You're dead. Let's go.
Let's try reloading that. We'll have to get these guys moving also.
I'm moving. Let's go.
While we get this guy to move.
You're dead. I'm moving. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I'm moving. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I'm moving. Over here. I'm moving. I'm moving. Let's go. I'm moving.
Come on, Trow.
I'm moving. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh well, he seems to not want to be interested. It's kind of disheartening. Oh well, he should come back. So let's get this guy back up in position for the next Trow to come through here. Did we get this guy down here too late too? I didn't quite perfect everything.
Let's go. I'm moving. Let's go. Yeah. I'm moving.
Casualty.
Okay, let's try again. So this guy, we need to get him going faster.
Over here. You're dead. I'm moving. You're
Yeah, it's kind of hard to kite him from this far, so we need to really get a huge advantage in distance on them.
You're dead. Yeah. I'm moving. Over here. Let's go. Dead. I'm moving. Yeah.
Yeah, this Trow doesn't seem interested in chasing us.
I'm moving.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, we should get him far enough away now.
Yeah. Let's go.
See, now that he's like going back and forth, like he doesn't know which way to go. He's kind of spazzing out, so he's gonna get stuck down there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And this guy's just watching for the Trow to come through here.
Over here.
And we're just gonna circle this guy right back around to replace this guy. Here comes some goal.
Casualty.
Huh! That never happened the whole time I was practicing. They never come behind. You know what that is? I think we screwed it up. I think that Trow that was down there, I think he wanted to start chasing us, but he probably was the one with the double Trows.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Over here. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
He must have had some weird AI going on. That must be what happened.
Yeah. You're dead. Let's go. Over here.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go. I'm moving. Yeah. I'm moving. Over here. Let's go. I'm moving. Over here.
We don't want to get too close. We don't want to start chasing this guy. Okay. Let's try this again, guys. I didn't quite, like, perfect this level. I mean, I feel like I got it pretty decent, but I didn't, like, perfect it.
I'm moving.
If that makes sense. So there's definitely...
Yes, sir.
You guys could definitely figure out how to make this even more efficient than what I got. Yeah, here's next to. Here's a.
You're Let's dead. Go. I'm moving. Over here. Let's go. I'm moving.
He seems to be stuck in limbo. There he goes. Now he got in the corner.
I'm moving. I'm moving.
So we're just gonna set this. We're gonna set this guy around this corner. This guy might be too close. He might not make it.
Yeah.
Oh, he might. I think he's gonna make it. Yep, he's gonna make it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm moving.
Okay, there we go. We got 3 of the Trow. We just gotta find the other one.
Over here. Over here. I'm moving.
So something you can do here is you can put your archers in the corner, then put these guys on guard. And sometimes the ghouls will just try to chase the archers, and so they can just sit here and attack them. But it looks like they're attacking us back. Sometimes they won't attack back and they'll just go after the archers, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
So now we have to find the other Trow.
We've got 8 more minutes of this.
Casualty.
Oh, the goal got through. No, that's alright. I needed to get one of my berserks back around the other way anyways.
Over here. You're dead. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
It seems like they fell for this guy.
You're dead. You're dead. Yeah. You're dead.
There we go.
Let's go. I'm moving. I'm moving. Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave this guy right here for now. You get some free hits on that guy. So this is kind of cumbersome, but we want to get no casualties, so this is what we're doing.
I'm moving. I'm moving.
The Trow are debating. He's debating going around.
You're dead. You're dead. I'm moving.
We're gonna try to pull him in.
Let's go. I'm moving.
And this guy's getting in a fight. We're gonna bring him around.
Casualty.
Oh, I didn't get him in time. So as you can see, this level it's a little finicky.
Let's go.
Just try to get no casualties and kill all the Trow. It's a little finicky. I'll try to get in my A game.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, you know what? I didn't see that Trow coming. Like, one thing I really don't like on the map is these small dots, because they're really hard to see. It probably would be easier if I turned down the resolution, to be honest.
Yeah. You're dead. Let's go. I'm moving.
I think they're coming.
Here. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm moving. You're dead. Let's go. You're dead.
These
Yeah.
Trow
Let's
seem
go.
confused which way to go. This Trow seems really confused. We're just gonna send, well, let's send him this down here. Let's see if we can sneak him around.
Let's go. I'm moving. Let's go.
Nope, we can't sneak him around. We're gonna have to... Let's just sneak him this way. We'll send another berserk out here to try to find the other Trow. Let's do it that way.
Casualty.
Wait, where'd my guy? Oh, did I? Oh, he went and got killed that berserk distracted him, so I gotta wait to send that berserk around. Oh, well, you go around now. Sorry guys, this mission was a little bit tougher to perfect, so I'm struggling a little more. If I don't get it soon, I might just try again later. Or redo it once I beat it.
Let's go.
There's that other Trow. She's gonna go after us now. Maybe I should just leave him here.
Let's go. Yeah.
Jeez, they're gonna try to kill him.
I'm moving. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. I'm moving. Yeah. Yeah. I'm moving.
Okay, now we just gotta find the other Trow.
Kill. Let's go. Over here. Yeah.
Oh, there's the Trow.
Let's go. Let's over here. Ready. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
Well, we found the other
More
Trow.
minutes of this. I'm moving. I'm moving. Let's go. Over here. Let's go. I'm moving. I'm moving. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, we got all the Trow stuck.
I'm moving.
Perfect. So now we gotta get these. Okay, so now let's get some. We want to get some berserks in this corner.
I'm moving. Yeah.
And start to bring everybody else back. So we're gonna use the archers. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so now comes into our plan to kill the Trow.
I'm moving.
So we're gonna sneak all the archers around and kill them. Okay, let's save this before something gets messed up.
I'm moving. I'm moving.
Okay, yeah, they're all stuck on those 4 berserk. And our 4 berserks, they're trying to chase them too.
Yeah.
They're just running into the wall.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
There we go. We're gonna bring our archers down here. We got all these berserks to defend the archers, and we are ready to kill some Trow. Okay, so all these Trow are stuck. We're gonna bring these berserks back around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there is good. And so they're chasing each other.
Yes, sir.
And then we got the
I'm moving.
archers moving into position to kill the Trow. And we got plenty of time. It takes a few minutes to kill them. And then you get your
6 minutes to go, lads.
6 minutes, plenty of time. So you got your berserks ready to protect them in case you need them. So you're kind of hitting all of them. Got some good experience, so all the arrows are hitting, which is speeding it up for sure. And the Trow are just not smart enough. Once we kill them all, the level will be over. Can't even see his health bar. Oh, there it is. He's like half inside the wall. It looks like he's an image on the wall, doesn't it? That's the mission. And that's how you beat the mission. So it took me a little longer than I would have liked, but to show it off to you. But I think it's worth it. You kind of see the kind of stuff you got to put up with, and I'm sure there's a way to optimize it a little bit better than what I have, but I think I'm pretty close. So the windscreen shows the Legion holding up one of the flags while they cheer. There is a defeated Trow on the left side and a couple more Trow on the right side. On all the difficulty settings except Legendary, there are 3 Trow in the mission. The lost screen shows one of the Trow holding up one of the flags while standing on the bodies of the Legion soldiers that he defeated. He doesn't look like he cares that he just wiped out the Legion army. In the scripting, the Trow are named Myth, Oni, and Blam. The 4th Trow on Legendary also follows the script for Blam. This means that those Trow should always be navigating the map together. Oni was the next name that Bungie made after Myth to Soulblighter. I believe I mentioned this in another video, but Blam was Bungie's code word for the future game that they were producing, which ended up being Halo Combat Evolved. Your archers in this mission don't get any fire arrows. Perhaps they are considered unfair to use in a game of Flag Rally. Who really knows? If you stand near the Deceiver, he will give you several interesting lines.
Remember, you only have 12 minutes. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Please don't make me look foolish in front of my friends. I don't see a flag on this hill. You do remember what a flag is, don't you? I think he went that way. No, the other way. You have lost, and you've made me look foolish doing so.
On the south side of the map is a group of ghouls cheering on. If you get close enough, one of the ghouls will pick up a pig's head and throw it at you. The ghouls will continue cheering unless you kill a few of them with your bowman, and then they will run off the map. Now, something I didn't discuss before is how come there are ghouls on the map. The Trow and ghouls are not friends as far as I know. At least the game doesn't mention it, and it seems pretty unlikely. Perhaps Soulblighter sent them off to harass us, and they are trying to stop us from getting aid from the Trow. Do any of you have any other opinions on this? There are several bones you can spot around the map. These are likely the bones of the Trow and Ogre who were once here. There is a skull that doesn't seem to match the Ogre or the Trow. At least, it doesn't match the Ogre from the Tales from Myth comic, that is. There is a spot on the map that if your units run into, they will automatically be repathed on their own. This is likely a scripting method to get around poor AI in the game. If your units are near the southwest flag and you command them to go to the south flag, they will get stuck on the corner otherwise. The level designer likely put this script in to help the ghouls find a way around the river. The Trow can walk right through the river of blood, so it isn't intended for them. The closed box on the east side of the map has a color map that closely resembles the Pools of Iron mission in Myth the Fallen Lords. Yeah, remember that one mission that I beat in like 1 minute without fighting a single enemy? If you shoot enough arrows at the Deceiver, you will eventually hear one of the Berserks comment on this.
I don't think we should be doing this.
All of the Trow on the map will come in and attack you because they respect the Deceiver and are angry at you for attacking him. In fact, there are an additional 8 Trow that will appear on the map that will come and attack you. 2 from each corner of the map. I tried to find a good way to kill all these Trow, but I decided to give up because it is a difficult task to kill all of them within 12 minutes. These additional Trow have some weird AI where they seem to pick a random unit on the map and will seek that unit out. Once they kill that one unit, they will attack the next one they see. However, if there are no units around, they won't have any AI anymore, so you can easily pick them off with your bowman. This means that theoretically, you could kite all the Trow to one spot by figuring out which unit they are heading for and sacrificing those units. With this strategy, I am certain you could kill all 12 Trow on Legendary, but it will be very difficult to do within the 12-minute allotted time. Can one of you be the first to accomplish this feat? As far as I know, no one has done this yet. One strategy that works very well for reading this mission that I didn't show off is to just sit in the middle of the map until the time is almost out. Then send one berserk to each flag. Wherever you run into Trow, back off. If you time it right, you should capture enough flags to win within the last few seconds without having to fight a single Trow. Well, that is it for this mission. I will see you next time in Walls of Yosemite, where we will get to control the Trow for the first time.